Right, here we go.
Yep.
So don't forget, when you introduce to Vikendi.
So we're back for the fourth and final game in Vikendi. Got a quite central path from West Dobromesto, what's east in near cement factory. So we can find a quite spread up field, and Team 21 with bot that won the third game already jumped, and it looks like they're going towards Goroka, or you never know what can happen.
No, they've also got a few other teams that look like they're heading in the same direction. We've got Team 7, Team 6, Team 17, Team 6. Look at that, all in a line, really nicely spread out. But of course, the craziest thing about Vikendi is the first zone. We often get a completely crazy first zone that wipes out half the map.
Yeah, and we normally get it quite fast. We can see the zone, and the plane just left.
All on their own, down at Abbey. There's no one else anywhere near them.
The Abbey Winery. Team 21. They I thought they were going to Kuroko, but they just stopped in the middle.
Yeah, Team 6, Team 7 heading up to Zababa. So Vasi from Deus Legion getting involved already.
And the zone just popped out. And
Team 14, Team 10 over at Cement Factory. So they're already getting into it. Fane's taken down Ovi. Vasi taking down Stone. These guys are not taking any prisoners.
No, they don't. So the zone is quite up north, and not too many water as I've seen for the Candy map.
No. So we've got centered around Cosmodrome. Team 13 are there already. So these guys, getting involved straight away. So all the teams, Team 16, they're well on their own. A lot of teams are up in this northeast area. We're down to 12 teams already. I think we only started with 13, and one of those was our host, who took himself out. So we're only starting effectively with 12 teams anyway. So Team 10, Team 14, getting involved over at Cement Factory.
We got
who else have we got? We've got
Team 6 and
Team 7 up in Zabava.
But at this point, I think it's the most chance we can get to get in a fight is with Team 14 and Team 10. And Team 10 is Team 10 is already two members down, so it's gonna be can be terrible.
Well, we saw these guys. Look, Vasi hasn't even got a helmet, and he's pushing with the Uzis. He's got no helmet, no backpack. And look at that push. They are so aggressive. We saw that, I think it was game 1, wasn't it, where we saw them being really aggressive. I'd love to see it as well. I wish I could play that aggressively.
Yeah, me too. It's not my cup of tea.
No.
And they just finished their teammate.
There we go. I think that's I think there's one remaining, is there, from Team 10?
Yep.
So Vasi's now been revived. These guys are back on the hunt. They know where he is. They've heard his footsteps.
Ooh, and
but he's
from the ground.
Behind. So Team 21 have rotated round to Goroka. I don't know if they're going to go past Team 17. I think they're not, actually. They're stopping. So Team 21, Team 17 looks like they might be having a bit of a fight fairly soon. So it looks like 2 of them have kept going, but they've all kept going. They're heading towards Centre Zone, so I think they're going to make their way towards Cosmodrome.
Probably didn't.
One of the things here is,
yeah,
what you don't want to do, of course, is where you've got the river head running through, even though it's mainly ice. You don't want to get stuck the wrong side of that, and you don't want to get stuck having to cross that at the wrong time because it's just so open. So, phase 1 of the game, we've still got just under 2 minutes till zone breaks. Everyone's sort of doing their looting and starting to make their way into zone. Team 16 have left Abbey, Winery area. They're making their way west towards Dino Park. and north up past Abbey. Team 19 still doing their looting down at Hot Springs Cantra. Team 21, they're over at Coal Mine now. So they're quite close to Team 6 here. And we know how aggressive these guys are. If they get one sniff, there's someone over there. They won't mind going hunting for them.
Especially if you keep consider a bot. So, to be honest, I consider them as two teams if they have bot in it. So the
very aggressive player. But they're nicely split into 2 and 2. Oh no, sorry, 3 and 1.
3 and 1. Is it bot that's by himself? No, it's.
And here we go. Shots coming in
From Energy.
down onto Blaze. So as soon as they get the slightest sniff.
And Flow. Flow is getting.
Zo's taken down. So Zozo's taken down by Bot.
Bot, yep. And Blaze is it doesn't. Yeah, Energy is nowhere. Blaze is they sniffed him and finally get some mats in.
And their teammate Lethal is quite far distant. He's in the next compound down, just down the road slightly. So they were split up. Blaze has managed to get away, but I think these guys are going on the chase. They're not going to let him go.
Nope, they will hunt him down.
So we've got just northwest of Cement Factory. We've got Vasi from Deus Legion is heading north towards Last Esports. He's got Sparta and someone else. I didn't see who it was for company. So he's up there as a bit of a scout. He's not crouching and hide. Oh, yeah, it just he crouches and hides. So maybe he does know they're there after all. I thought maybe he didn't realise there was someone there, but I think he knows now. Very risky standing in the cutout from the wall.
Ooh, and Team 9.
We've also got Team 19 coming straight in between here.
Even takes shots at them. So now Team 8 knows. Team 8 now have to know that someone is over there. If they didn't know it.
I don't know how many.
That's true.
There's only 2 of them for Team 8. They don't know how many are here. So, and actually, they're not as close as perhaps I thought. I thought they were just the other side of the road.
No, they're
towards the river.
Indeed. And where's the other part of his team? It doesn't render in.
No, so it's still Team 9, Team 11 up in the northeast, up around Trevno. Team 11, so K12, Curve 12, just looting at the moment, I think. We've got Team 9, Team FBI, actually in Trevno here. I guess you're getting a good look. Red dot on the Tommy gun there. It's got an extended clip.
Yeah. I'm glad they have put the red dot on the Tommy gun.
Oh, best thing that happened to it, absolutely.
A lot of people before you could put on a. Yep.
We've got Gods and Wave, Team 21, Team 16, getting involved together here.
Indeed.
They've already knocked 2, I think, or maybe even 3 of Team 16. Oof. And I think that's the confirm there.
Yeah.
And that's them taken out by God's Ultimate.
And they're up to 6 kills again.
Yeah, so it's not taking them long to start racking up those kills again.
No.
And we're down to 10 teams already, so we've got our top 10. These guys, they're not centre zone, but they're moving up. They've got Lime Esports, Team 6 coming in from the west, and they've got Team 17 here, back to back, coming in from the south. All rotating in vehicles. In fact, they've moved away now, Team 17. They've gone round Mount Kresnek, and they're heading east.
Like Team 11, K12 is still an eye on FBI, but I'm not sure that Team 9 FBI knows that K12 is over there.
No, so they're collecting really good information. Oh. Working out, and there we go. Now they know.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna know that.
Team 14 are just behind these guys as well, just up the hill slightly. So they may well have heard those shots. There we've got Team 21. Gods have taken a compound just west of Cosmodrome, just to the west of the river. Team 17 are just south of them, and they're actually heading up towards their compound. And there we go. Some shots start coming from Team 17. Some nice peek in there from on the roof from Energy. So here's one where we've got the high ground up against the compound. So which is better? Two good teams.
And Dragon is trying to find a little higher high ground. It's not high enough. With some cover in his back.
Yeah, so he's got the rest of his team further forward, and he's there just trying to support from the back.
I wonder if they know what team they.
K12 and DL are starting to go at it over on the east here. So Team 11, Team 14, just south of Trevno. They're all getting involved here.
And they get it. And why did I push on the airdrop? I have no idea. I didn't want to see that, but now we know there is an AUK coming down.
Yeah, so Team 11 getting some real hurt into Team 14 here.
They're one team.
Are they going for the push? I think they've managed to establish a couple of knocks. They're going for the push. Switching from the AK to the Tommy gun.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Watch out for the car. Don't explode it when you're next to it.
And that
is a brilliantly aggressive push. Takes out the Team 14.
Yeah.
But and they're under pressure, I think, from a bit of FBI. Are starting to third party this.
So we thought that the FBI was going to get engaged by K12, but it's not FBI that was engaged by K12. It was still, if I remember correctly, Team 4, if I'm not mistaken.
It was oh crikey, I can't remember who it was now. It was team,
it goes on.
Yeah.
And already. Team 4.
Yeah, we saw them being very
indeed. Yeah, Team 14.
And had the push put back on them. So Team 19 making their way into centre zone, just west of Cosmodrome.
I think my fingers are fat.
Team 7 north of Cosmo. So we've got top 9, 32 players remaining. Phase 2, 40 seconds to go. So I'm just having a quick look at the map here and just see who's around. And we've still got Team 21, God's Ultimate, holding that compound. Team 17 back-to-back on the hillside overlooking them. But they haven't got any closer. Team 19 moving around to the west of Cosmodrome. Team 13, holding Cosmodrome, and Team 7 to the north of them. We've got Team 9 just leaving Trevno now, with Team 11, K12 just overlooking them. And Team 8 to the south of Cosmodrome.
Yeah, we got Torbob that is trying to gatekeep. Try to figure out where Team 11 is.
Yeah, working out whether it's worth risking going for the crate or not. Team 11 a bit further up the hill. Here come the rest of his teammates.
Yeah, they're taking a...
There we go, they're making a break for it. Team 11 are also doing the same, actually. I think one of them maybe... We've got AD, who... We've seen him do the... going ahead, doing the scouting. We've seen him do that before. Very effectively in previous games.
Yeah, it's best that you always have a scout, but in my opinion, you need a scout, but he can't get too far away. My preference is going to split 2-2 instead of a 1-3. So it's best in my opinion, but I can be completely wrong in that. I'm a complete bot
if you've got the ability and you've got the confidence, then going up, it leaves the rest of your teammates to deal with whatever's back there.
Yeah.
And if you're able to go up as a scout and do that sneaky role and provide information back to your team, it can be absolutely vital. So here we are. We're going to see where the next zone goes. Currently centered around Cosmodrome.
And
it's
it's
not
still,
brutal. We've still got a lot of water in play.
and almost every team except for Team 6 is still in the zone.
Yeah, so Lime Esports are going to have to rotate in. They shouldn't have too much difficulty. There's no one in between them and zone, although Team 21, God's Ultimate, they are holding that compound by the bridge. Very strategic, good idea. But now they'll know that there's only one team coming, and here they are. So Team 6 are making that rotation in now. So we'll see if these guys are actually going to attack them as they drive past. Here comes the vehicle. And look at that.
Just
They've
passing.
assumed there's someone holding the buildings.
Yeah.
So they're not even going to bother. Just get into zone, and there we go. Hide out in the... there's only 2 of them left, so you have to be a little bit careful. They're going to hide out in the radar tower there. So they're in between Team 8 on the east and Team 21 on the west. They have got a vehicle, so they're not in too much of a problem there. They're in zone. Everyone's in zone now. So unusually, what we haven't seen, and what we normally get in Vikendi, of course, is we get the crazy zones. People have to push in from the opposite sides of the map,
And we
in the blue,
and we
haven't
see
seen that yet.
no, and we haven't seen a lot. We can see a lot of water in the zone, but this time it's more land than water. You can have it.
Yes.
You can have it both ways.
Yeah, we still could get a crazy water finish. So at the moment, everyone's holding position. We've got Team 9, Team 11 still on that hillside west of Trevno.
Team 19, that
Team
is.
19, Team 17 to the west of Cosmodrome. 7 to the north, 8 to the south. Team 21 have making their move now. They're going up along the side of the river, and they're heading up towards that northern bridge.
Yeah.
So they've decided they don't want to be on the west of the river anymore. They know where they want to be, and it's not there. So they're making their move.
Up into towards Team 7.
So we've got them. So we've got a 2 and 2. Sorry,
Yeah.
Energy going up as a scout, and then we've got Bot and Chiri following up behind.
Yeah.
So Energy circling in behind Team 7 there. And he's pretty much centre zone here.
Oh.
Taking some shots from Team 7 as Shiri and Bot as they come in. But that's clever work, actually. So Energy takes the very northern road. Bot and Shiri take a slightly more southern route. A bit more risky.
Yeah.
But they get there a bit quicker.
He did get some damage towards him by passing by. He took some fire, some hits.
So leapfrogging over, they're heading straight for Team 11 here. So he's going to have to get some heals in. They may have noticed the movement. The Bot jumps out. Good work. And they take the vehicle out. Bot's going to throw in a first aid, I expect.
Yep. And the zone just shifted, and there's almost no water left anymore. And teams.
So we're still centered just east of Cosmodrome.
Like I've noticed that Team 13 landed all by themselves in Cosmo, and they're still over there.
Yeah, so they've got a good position, and they would have looted everything they need to loot. Although he's still only got a level 1 helmet here, Lexi. So they haven't had to get into a fight. So Last Esports getting into a fight now with Lime. So that is, I think it might be Lime taken out. So Last Esports, Team 8 have taken out Team 6, Lime Esports, and I think they may have taken them out of the vehicle as well as they started their rotation in. Team 17 now making their way into the west of Cosmodrome. They're making their move here. So Team 13 might finally get their fight that they want.
Yeah.
They've been waiting for.
Team getting shot by Team 19.
Dragon taking down Demon.
So Team 17 is back-to-back is pinned down by Team 13 and Team 19.
Yeah, so they're right in between both of them. So they've gone for the push on Cosmodrome here, getting the nade in up on Venom.
Does it get it? Nope.
No, not quite.
No.
Got Dragon in the building there.
Let me see it.
Push on. But as you say, you've got Team 19 as well. They're coming in to join the fight. They're not just sitting on the hillside. They're coming in to join in. So we've got nades going in. They're waiting for the push.
And they're just throwing nades everywhere, and so it's really, 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 really close. And there is no contact. And that's a nade. Nearly.
All nades coming down, so taking a sip, just trying to heal up, ready for the push. I wondered if they're going to go for the push or whether they're going to hold out and just wait. They're all in zone, so there's no great worries. And Venom's taken down by the nade from Thanos. So there we go. They've established a knock. They're going to go in and finish that off. Thanos takes down Venom again. Confirms that. The other players, so it's Lexi is trying to make a break to the east through Cosmodrome here. Trying to get away, but they've now got Team 19 coming in and making their push in.
Yep.
They've heard the shots. They know there's some people a bit bruised and battered. And the zone's breaking to the east. So it's only a very slight part of Cosmodrome that's even in zone now.
Indeed. It's Armox that get knocked.
Next side, getting involved. Having to heal up here, Lucky.
Ooh, and then no next day.
Oh, look at that.
Daylight
takes down Vexy.
When did they go?
So Vexy's made it into zone. I think Vexy is trying to hold them up here. Vexy's knocked. So B2B here on the chase. They're going to have to start getting into zone. They've got 16 seconds before zone shifts.
And it's
and they're still 150 meters away. They've got to make their way through now. They're going through the underground tunnels.
So Team 17 is just right above them. That's a good try.
Good try, yeah, to try and block it.
Yeah.
But there we go. So we've got Team 21 centre zone, Team 11 near them, Team 9 northeast of the zone, Team 8 in the south of the zone. Lexi from Team 13's made it into zone here. But there we go. Look, we've got Team 17 taken down. Thanos thirsted.
They like getting hit by Team 7 in the distance.
Yeah, so Team 7 up on the hillside, they rotated around from the north. Blue's coming in. These guys are going to have to move now. They're going to have to leave this fight. Just get out of there now. So we know that the Kennedy zone hurts, and we're in phase 5, and this is going to hurt just as much as the bullets would. So they just need to make their way and try and avoid Team 7 on the hillside.
No, I see. Here, boy, is down by the zone, and and WWS as well. They're both getting down by the zone. So, yeah, like you said, it's hurting so much, that zone.
Yeah, Team 7 are gatekeeping from the hillside here. They're doing a great job. As soon as anyone pops, he's still got what's that, 80 odd meters to go. He's going to struggle to get into zone. He's going to wait here for the King, but he's taken down by Doddy from Six Squad. Was that, I think?
Is he getting?
Yeah, he's taken down by last esports Team 8.
And they like it.
So Team 21. They've got Team 11 on their east. They've got Team 8 to their south. They've got a nice little spread, the 3 players from Team 21. Cheery takes down Sparta from Team 8 from last esports.
Well, they're not as aggressive as last game in Sanok. And Cherry is taking down the vehicle of Team 11.
Yeah, I mean, the trouble is you can only...
sorry, from Team 8.
Yeah, so Team 11 make their way into zone. Team 8 just about in zone. They're not far away. It's Team 19 that are going to struggle because they're being held up by Team 7 on the hillside. Here we go, Team 11 coming in. Not far away from Team 21 here. So 6 squad, Team 7 doing a great job of holding up next side, Team 19 on the west here as they try and rotate in. AD from K12 taken down by God's Energy with a beautiful nade there.
Well, let's see if picked up. Trying to
just taking chunks of health out from Team 19. And there we go. Dorda takes out Mex Hard and is thirsted as well. So Daylight here on his own. He's got to try and make it into zone, but he's got a whole squad in front of him on the hillside.
that is going to be really, really hard.
Yeah, he's going to really struggle here.
And the zone is started.
If he has, he's got to use them. He's got.
He has he got 4 smokes, and he got taken down by
Pammy on the roof. So if we go now to, I think, Sparta, Team 8, they're getting some shots over onto Team 7 on the hillside. So Team 7 doing that great work to take out Team 19, but they're taking some flak. But Sparta's taken down from, I think it was Vegeta from 6 squad.
I see Dorda is hiding behind the tree and taking one of his 3 first aid kits.
FBL squad started to take down Team 7 as well, 6 squad. They're under a lot of pressure here. They were holding and gatekeeping that western edge, but now they're under a huge amount of pressure.
Boda's taken down Addy.
And look at that, the zone breaks for Team 21.
Oh, they got a lot.
They're going to have to be aggressive to hold this, though. It's quite an open zone from the moment. They've got compound.
We have
teams all sides.
Yeah, and we have seen that they really can be aggressive.
Absolutely. But they've got teams surrounding them here. But there's only really Team 8 and Team 11 that are focusing on Gods. Team 9 and Team 7 are focusing on each other at the moment.
Well, they're out of the zone. So they have to.
70 meters from zone and a minute to go.
So they really have to focus.
Down Cheery. So 2 of God's Ultimate are taken down here. So it's only one that's left to get the revive on if you can. Team 11, Curd 12.
Oh, it's
taken down by Team 8. So it's Team 8 last in the aggressive push here on Team 21, and it's just bot that's left. Cheery is taken down.
No, it's just a bot and energy.
So it's a 2v4 here for the. This is important now. This is for the control of the compound that's in zone.
Yeah.
So these guys are going to have to aggressively hold this if they can. Team 7 and Team 9 getting involved together as they try and approach it.
But Team 9 and Team 7 are still going on it. And Team 9 is just being taken out by Team 7.
So there we go.
So Team 7.
Top 3. We've got
and Boris.
7, 6 squad. Team 8, Last Esports. Team 21, God's Ultimate.
Yeah, and
takes down Pavi from 6.
And tested the Dorda. So Team 7 came out of a big fight, and they're now really on the heavy fire by bot.
Yeah, they've got 2 of their players knocked, 1 still going. So bot is covering here. Matrix Town takes down Energy though.
Energy is down again. So I don't think bot is going to.
Takes down Vegeta from 6. So these guys taking chunks out of each other. I don't think Energy's going to last much longer. I don't know if bot's going to be able to get to him.
No, I don't think. Oh yes, he's going to try. He's still going to try.
He's going to give it a go, but it's very risky. He's very open there. He's got Foxy and Pavi from 6 squad behind him.
Nope, that's the end of Energy.
So Energy's taken down there by Last Esports Matrix. So these guys in zone. So we've got Godbot at the moment trying to hold off 6 squad, Pavi and Foxy. We've got the whole team here from Last Esports. Team 8.
Foxy is trying to
takes a wide angle. That's a great move. He's protected from Last Esports, but they've got a really nice wide angle here. He doesn't want to go too wide though, because Last Esports are there covering that angle. And look at this, the zone breaks, and finally Last Esports catch a break. They've got that building. That's the only one in zone now.
Well, they're going
to have to try and rotate to it.
They're the only team that is still fully completed. Let me see. And they have 8 kills. So they have a look now. They have a cover on Team 7.
Shots going in on Foxy
Yeah.
there. Foxy's doing a good job. The slightest peek from Maestro, and he gets a few shots into his arm, but they all count.
And I have no idea if Team 7 knows that the bot is still over there in that compound.
Probably not. Well,
He knows now.
Foxy is very well aware. So it's now Pavi versus Bot for control of this compound. Team 8 are just sitting there waiting, wondering who their last opponent's going to be, I think.
I think Bowie is trying to get the revive on Foxy again. Yeah.
I think so, yeah. He's out the window. He's hidden from both of the teams, but there's the blue coming in now. Yeah. It's too risky for Pavi. He needs to make his move. Otherwise, Team 8 are going to win as the others go down to zone. Bot takes down Foxy. Matrix takes down Pavi. And there we go. That's the finish. And I didn't see who got the win.
Last Esports. With 10 kills. Yeah, that was expected. They still were with full. It was a full v2v1, and it was I've seen it before that a team that was fully and was taken down by solo player, but that wasn't on this this level, to be honest. But yeah, so we gonna get the scores to our host. Great, thanks for the host and for my caster Jammy, and the host. His name's slipped. Do you remember the name of the host? It slipped my mind for a second.
It's Adrian.
Adrian, yeah, that was. I'm so sorry, Adrian. But with everything that was going on with not be able to go live and trying to fix for a solution, we're gonna try to figure it out what everything has happened, and we're gonna try to fix it, and hopefully we see each other next time and have a good end of the year and a good start of the year, and everything will be fine, hopefully. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.